Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, today we will start question number 2 of exercise 3.2. So, first of all, let me discuss the formula which we use here in question number 2. I have already discussed this formula that the dot product between two vectors is equal to magnitude of A vector multiplied by magnitude of B vector into cos of theta. Theta is the angle between these two vectors. So by rearranging this, we will get cos theta is equal to A dot B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. And finally, theta is equal to cos inverse of A dot B divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. So by using this formula, we will find the angle between the two given vectors. So here question number 2 is, if A vector, B vector and C vector are given, then find the angles between the vectors. First part is A and 3B. It means you have to find the angle between A vector and 3B vector. So first of all, we will find the 3B vector. It means 3 times of B vector. We will multiply 3 inside, so we will get 9i minus 12j plus 3k. Then we take the dot product of these two vectors a and 3b, which is equal to a vector is j minus k dot and 3b vector is 9i minus 12j plus 3k. So I component will be multiplied by I component. Here I component is 0. So 0 multiplied by 9 is 0. Next 1 multiplied by minus 12 is minus 12. And minus 1 multiplied by 3 is minus 3, which is equal to minus 15. Now we find magnitude of these both vectors. So magnitude of A is equal to I component means 0 square plus j component means 1 square plus k component means minus 1 square. So this is equal to square root 2, and 3b vector 9 square plus minus 12 square plus 3 square, which is equal to 3 square root 26. Now since cos theta or theta is equal to cos inverse of A dot 3b divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of 3b. So by putting values, we will get theta is equal to cos inverse as it is, and A dot 3b is minus times 15. Magnitude of A vector is square root 2 and magnitude of B vector is 3 times square root 26. So by using calculator, we will get the answer, which is 133.90 degree. So this is our final answer, the angle between A and 3B. So here is the second part, which is 2A minus 3B and 2C. So first of all, we will find 2A minus 3B by putting the value of A vector and B vector. A vector is j minus k minus 3 as it is, and B vector is 3i minus 4j plus k. Then this is 2j minus 2k minus 9i plus 12j minus 3k. So this is 9i plus 14j minus 5k. Again we find 2c vector, that is 2 times of minus I plus 2j minus 4k. So minus 2I plus 4j minus 8k. Now we find the dot product of between these two answers, 2a minus 3b dot 2c. So minus 9I plus 14j minus 5k dot minus 2I plus 4j minus 8k. So minus 9 multiplied by minus 2 is plus 18. 14 multiplied by 4 is 56 plus 56, and minus 5 multiplied by minus 8 is plus 40. By adding these three values we will get 8 plus 6 is 14, so 1 carry, 4 5 and 5 10 and 1 11. So answer is 114. Now we find the magnitude of these vectors. So first of all, magnitude of 2a minus 3b is equal to square root minus 9 square, 14 square and minus 5 square. So the answer is square root 302. Next, magnitude of 2c, square root minus 2 square, 4 square minus 8 square, which is equal to 2 square root 21. Now we use the formula here that theta is equal to cos inverse of 2a minus 3b dot 2c divided by 2a minus 3b magnitude and 2c magnitude. Now we put values in these equation. So 2a minus 3b magnitude is 2a minus 3b dot 2c. The answer of dot product is 114 and magnitude is 302 square root, and magnitude of 2c is 2 square root 21. So the answer is 44.30 degree. This is the angle between given vectors. Here third part is minus a plus c and b minus 2c. So first of all we find both these vectors, minus a plus c minus times a vector, which is equal to j minus k, plus c vector, which is equal to minus I plus 2j minus 4k. So this is minus j plus k minus I plus 2j minus 4k. So minus I plus j minus 3k. Next is b minus 2c vector is equal to b vector as it is 3i minus 4j plus k minus 2 into c vector, which is minus I plus 2j minus 4k. So this is 3i minus 4j plus k plus 2i minus 4j plus 8. So this is 5i minus 8j and plus 9k. Now we find the dot product between these both vectors b minus 2c. So the answer is minus I plus j minus 3k and dot product 5i minus 8j plus 9k. So minus 1 multiplied by 5 is minus 5 and 1 multiplied by minus 8 is minus 8. Minus 3 multiplied by 9 is minus 27. So the answer is minus 40. Now we find magnitude of these vectors. Minus a plus c magnitude is equal to square root minus 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 3 whole square. So the answer is 9, 10 and square root 11. Next, magnitude of b minus 2c square root b vector is b minus 2c 5 square minus 8 square and 9 square. So the answer is 170 whole square root. Now we use formula. Theta is equal to cos inverse of minus a plus c dot b minus 2c divided by minus a plus c and b minus 2c. Now we put values. So the answer of dot product is minus 40 square root 11 and square root 170. So by using calculator we get the answer, which is 157.67 degree. So here is the fourth part, which is a plus b plus c and a minus b minus c. So first of all, I have found the value of a plus b plus c and a minus b minus c. Then I have taken the dot product of these both answers and the answer is minus 15. Now I will take the magnitude of these both vectors. So a plus b plus c magnitude is equal to square root 2 square minus 1 square and minus 4 square. So the answer is 16 plus 1 17. 17 plus 4 is 21. This is answer. And the next magnitude of a minus b minus c is minus 2 square 3 square and 2 square. So this is 9 plus 4 13. 13 plus 4 is 17, square root 17. And now we put the formula here. Theta is equal to cos inverse of a plus b plus c dot a minus b minus c and magnitude of a plus b plus c to magnitude of a minus b minus c. And this is cos inverse of minus 15 square root 21 square root 70. So by using calculator we have find the answer between these vectors. Angle between these vectors is 142.55 degree. Now we will solve the next part, which is the last part of this question. So this is the last part, which is the fifth part of this question. A minus 2b plus c and a vector. So by putting values, a vector is j minus k minus 2 times, b vector is 3i minus 4j plus k, plus c vector is minus I plus 2j minus 4k. So this is j minus k minus 6i plus 8j minus 2k minus I plus 2j minus 4k, and the answer is 7i minus 7i plus 11j minus 7k. Now we will take the dot product between these vectors, a minus 2b plus c and vector a. Minus 7i plus 11j minus 7k, dot product, and a vector is j minus k. So the I component here is 0. So minus 7 multiplied by 0 is 0. Next, 11 multiplied by 1 is 11, and minus 7 multiplied by minus 1 is plus 7. So 11 plus 7 is 18. Now we will take the magnitude of these both vectors. Square root minus 7 square, 11 square, and minus 7 square. So answer is square root 219. And next, magnitude of a vector, which is equal to 1 square plus minus 1 square. So this is square root 2. Now we put the formula cos inverse of a minus 2b plus c dot a vector divided by a minus 2b plus c magnitude and magnitude of a. So by putting values, we get 18 divided by square root 219 and square root 2. So the answer is 30.68 degree. This is our final answer of last part. Here question number 2 is completed. In the next lecture we will start question number 3, inshallah. Until then, keep yourself happy and healthy. Remember me in your prayers, and do subscribe my channel if you didn't subscribe it yet. If you like my way of teaching, like my video, and in case of any confusion, you can comment in comment section. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.